vacation means lounging in a beach chair with a cocktail and a crossword puzzle. But imagine ditching the beach altogether for an Egyptian archaeological expedition or the agriculture of a South American farm. It's a growing trend called experiential travel, where the point of the trip isn't to turn off the brain, but to enrich it. And joining us now with more on the concept is Travel Zoo editor Gabe Saglier. And Gabe, good morning to you.
Morning, Campbell. How are you?
Before we get into some of your ideas, talk to me generally about experiential travel, because we had some people on last weekend talking about what teenagers are doing now.
Yeah.
They're skipping their beach getaways and they're volunteering and they're building houses and doing all these cool things. Are people kind of moving away from the idea of vacationing where you just zone out and they want more?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely sort of the grown-up version of the study abroad program you might have done in college. And yeah, a couple of years ago, the adventure trip was sort of relegated to the 20-something adrenaline junkie who wanted to bungee jump or take on a roaring Category 5 river. Now the industry, that sort of adventure travel industry, is driven by the baby boomer generation, people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s who don't just want to sightsee anymore. They want to sort of really maximize the tactile and sensory experience of the place where they go.
And you got to wonder if, too, it's because the world feels smaller now, because we're so accessible to each other via the internet that you want to get out and get to know people in a way that you haven't before.
Indeed, and this is the generation where travel is almost a given. I mean, our parents and grandparents, travel was not as accessible as it is now, so now that we can get from point A to point B so much more easily, we really want to maximize our experience and live it once we're there.
And the trips you're going to tell us about, these are for couples, singles, families, groups,
yeah, a lot
multi-generational
of these really
too, right?
cross the generational gap so that kids, parents, and grandparents could do a lot of these together.